Hello, everybody. It's me, NYSE Einstein, from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, October 13th. Stop the presses. Stop the madness. Einstein here. New York, NYSE. Dow Jones Industrial Average closing at a record. NASDAQ closing at a record. We've got 50-plus records since the first of the year. Unbelievable. Russell off a little, Spiders up a bit. A lot of intraday 52-week highs and all-time highs in a number of stocks, be it Procter & Gamble, and American Express. This market is on fire. This week we saw a lot of days of rallies, a lot of records across the board. We saw oil break through the 51.5 level today as we did on Wednesday. That's a breakthrough the level. Although we may get toppy at the 52 level, that seems to be strong. Inventories on the other side of the face, it doesn't really matter. Transport's hitting an all-time record high this week of 10,000 and change. That's an all-time high. Ford, General Motors on fire for sure. Definitely going to be a huge demand after the hurricanes coming out of Houston and New Orleans. We've got airlines on fire across the board. This market's on fire. Bank earnings, the story of today. The big winner in the game, Bank of America. Beat on the bottom line, the top line, revs, guidance, and whatnot. Wells Fargo, the loser of the day. Down $3.50, definitely got hit. Missed on revenues, constriction of loan growth, less deposits in, scandal hovering over the market in Wells Fargo for sure. Did not affect the market in a big way. We closed up 30 points, 22,871, records across the board. Dow Jones Industrial Average on fire, hitting new records highs. 23,000 next week? Probably. Feels like it. We're just forging higher and higher and higher. A lot of earnings on the table, interest rate raise on the table, and yet. So today, there was an interesting thing. Treasuries got hit. Utilities, which usually respond inversely, okay? Yields get hit. People buying the utilities with higher dividend and whatnot, they were both down today. Apparently, news out that the fires were caused by the utilities in California. We've had fire and brimstone, biblical proportion, catastrophic weather things hitting this country, okay? Hitting the world, right? The Caribbean getting decimated, Puerto Rico getting decimated, New Orleans getting decimated, Houston, 60 inches of rain. Wildfires destroying hundreds and hundreds of millions of acres, people's homes, people dying, wineries, breweries, and whatnot. Industry getting hit. Today, Mr. Trump put some pressure on the healthcare sector because he said that he's going to cut back subsidies for companies still offering Obamacare. So, potential for anxiety across the world and across the markets, for sure. Is it being reflected in Dow Jones Industrial Average? Absolutely not. Is this market hitting record highs? Yes, indeedy. Giddy up on that one. This market's on fire. Stop the madness. Stick with Einstein. Stick with the NYSE. I'll see you all next week.